You know, these guys played tough golf. You know, they played a very tough team. You know, it's a tough loss, but they showed some serious character today.
It's huge for us to be able to have that hometown support. Hopefully, the Aussie crowds rally behind us. It was a good one this week. It was tough, you know, to play here, but you know, I think it made everyone on this team stronger, knowing what we could go through and push through as well. So we have a talented group of guys up here that hopefully will be on the same team in 2 years' time.
Welcome back. I mean, no excuses. They put up a good performance, but it wasn't enough. And they agree with what you're saying.
Right.
The field on the U.S. side, just incredible. It's going to be a tall order to get the win over those guys.
It's going to be a tall order. But like you said earlier as well, too, 2 years' time, they're going to Australia, and perhaps, you know, that might just, that change of, you know, venue.
Maybe a feeling of deja vu.
Right, might just help, you know, them. But it depends on what's going to be in 2019. It depends on the players.
At that time, and maybe
right.
coaching they receive as well.
Who knows, maybe there might be a swing.
Yeah.
Maybe the best players in the world then might not be from the USA in 2 years' time. We never know. But we're going to have to wait and see for that one. But the president, Donald Trump, was there as well, too. He took a break from his spots. With the NFL players and Steph Curry and the others as well too, and it was a nice touch, really. We know he's a big fan of golf. I think if you said Barack Obama is a big fan of basketball, you'd say President Trump is a big fan of golf as well.
No doubt,
His only right was there to actually make the presentation to Team USA on their victory at the President's Cup. That's him right there, and the players were. Interestingly, they were glad to see him around.
Yeah, because they were receiving some, I mean, it wasn't going their way on the final day, but of course they'd already done the job. I mean, everything was already on the way when President Trump came in. I mean, when this thing started, we had 3 former U.S. presidents come, be there, George W. Bush,
and Bill.
You know, and Bill Clinton as well. Yeah. So they were all there, and Trump had to come and he wait for that moment where celebrate with Team US and everything. I mean, very special moment, like you said. I agree with you. President's Cup, it will have been an upset. It will have been an upset. Even though at some point I thought, well, maybe the guys might just be able to pull it off, but the quality on the US side is just too much. And he was there, graced the occasion. You know, a few words to say, and of course also enjoyed the moment with the Team US.
Absolutely, that's exactly what President Trump, Donald Trump did on the day. Let's, you know, watch that presentation of the trophy to Team USA now. Okay, yeah, President Trump definitely there was on hand at the Liberty National Golf Club to present the trophy to
touch of
USA,
class, touch of class from him. Dedicated the victory to the hurricane victims. Was in Puerto Rico, Texas, Florida. I mean, it was for one moment. Well, it's not a politician, but for one moment, it was able to, you know, put the ball where the ball should be. He was able to just, let's forget about all the controversies. Let's talk about the people. It's all about the people, and I think that was a touch of class from him. All right, let's go to Formula One. I don't know. Let me just quickly ask you: any surprises? I thought Lewis Hamilton was going to come out on top at Malaysian Grand Prix. Special edition was going to be the last race at that venue. A whole lot of people thought, I mean, the guys, they had it in the bag. Talking about Mercedes, it was a venue that was, you know, some people say naturally theirs. They had a competitive edge going to Malaysia, but I mean, surprise. I even think the news on the day for me was Sebastian Vettel starting last on the grid, but I mean, knocking on the door of a podium finish. It was very close in that one. But let's allow you to enjoy the race.
Yeah, well, in terms of surprises, the practice dominated by Ferrari. It was looking really good for them. Then it was time for qualifying, and reliability issues, engine failure, scuttled the efforts of Sebastian Vettel. Hamilton took full control, advantage of it, got on pole, and you thought, okay, this is it now. That's it. Mercedes, Hamilton, all the way. But wasn't meant to be. That's because Max Verstappen
on his 20th birthday.
All the ideas. I mean, it wasn't going to go out this way. I mean, on his 20th birthday, what he did was remarkable as well, too, because the way and manner in which he overtook
Valtteri Bottas
and Hamilton in particular.
It took out Valtteri Bottas from the start, just right from the first turn. Was, I mean, out on the blocks, was pushing Lewis on, and when he got his opportunity, took it, and from that moment, was never in danger
as early as lap 4. That's when
wasn't in danger of losing it.
Nah, very dominant, win for.
Yeah. So let's listen to Max Verstappen, the Red Bull driver. I mean, his reaction after winning that race.
Seb came so quick at the end, I thought I was going to have a handful, but he only really had one strong attack, and then we were able to pull away. So I guess pretty lonely, but yeah, it was hot, it was physical, so nice to get a podium. Congrats to Max. Yeah, obviously second win, he drove well all weekend, so yeah, good race for the team.
No, I feel good, but I think we've got some work to do with the car. Obviously we didn't have the pace this weekend, so there's still work to do. There's still races ahead. There's some that we can for sure win, but we just got to keep pushing.
Good luck, buddy. Well done.
I saw Lewis was struggling a bit with traction, and he was clipping a bit more than me, so I used my battery as much as I could. And of course, he has more to lose than me in the championship, so I went for it in turn 1. And from there on, I could do my own race. The car was unbelievable. I had pace. If I needed to speed up, I speeded up, and yeah, it's amazing. It's a very tough race, but of course, incredible to win.
All right, that's it. That's how it all panned out. Yeah. Verstappen doing the job of the day.
Yeah, but for Hamilton, remarkable, event for him. He didn't get to win, but was able to extend his championship lead from 28 to 34.
10 podium finishes for Hamilton now. 7 races he has won this calendar. So we'll see.
It's looking really good for Lewis Hamilton. Up next for the Formula 1 is the Japanese Grand Prix. That's on October the 8th. Let's go on a break now. We'll come back. We'll be looking at the ITO Cup.